That's fine. Okay, so just go ahead and hand back and forth and just follow the action. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Bella Vista High School, Fair Oaks, California. We have another evening of lacrosse for you with the boys JV and then the varsity game as well here on senior night here at Bella Vista High School. I'm George Tharlson. David Houseworth is alongside, and we are just about ready to get underway. The teams are meeting right now at midfield to get this JV game underway. It's the Bella Vista Broncos coming into the game at 6-5-1, 2-4 in league. They are going to take on the Christian Brothers Falcons. These two teams met back in February, and in the JV game, it was all Bella Vista winning that one 11-1. David, welcome once again. Thanks for joining us. And based on what you've seen so far from this JV team from Bella Vista, what would you like to see them do tonight?
You know, one thing that's really important that I'd like to see them do is improve the clear ratio, and that is, more successful clears. Every time you steal the ball from their offense and you go on offense down in your defensive end, you got to bring it to the other end, go on offense, and a failed clear is a missed possession. So we want to see the opportunity to have more possessions.
So the ball is marked at midfield, and we are about to get this one underway here at Bella Vista High School. Very windy Friday evening here in Fair Oaks, California. And we are just about ready. That's Jacob Tabler who will take the face-off for the Broncos. He is their top face-off guy, if you will. And it looks like James Turinis for the Falcons will take this one. And we are underway. With a major mass of humanity at midfield, and finally Christian Brothers will pick it up. Zachary Castillo. He's picked up by Tharlson on the outside. Castillo using his speed as they swing it over to the right side. Loose ball, Tharlson picks it up. Here come the Broncos. Tharlson jogging into the midfield. Go ahead.
2-4 in blue should have switched to the other side of the BV guy where the stick was. He could have caught him.
Tharlson bringing it all the way in, tries to find Lonnie underneath, and that one will go out of bounds. Thomas Lonnie is back, and it is good to see him back. He has missed the last 3 games due to illness, and he's one of the top scorers on this Bella Vista JV team, so it is good that he is back.
He's a left-hander, I think, right?
Here's Armando Ramirez, number 13. He scored the only goal for Christian Brothers in the previous matchup. Collision as they attempted a spin move. Mason Poole, among others, in there trying to get a hold of the ball.
CB's got a guy open on the crease.
Need to possess the ball. As they kick it out, that one's going to go out of bounds over to Bella Vista. So we're early in this one, 8:55 to go in the opening quarter. It is no score. Bella Vista had one opportunity in possession. It looks like Christian Brothers has had a little difficulty in terms of holding on to the ball. Here come the Broncos. That's Victorin.
Successful clear, successful possession.
Here's Caden Hoop, leading scorer on this team, 30-plus goals.
3-6. 3-6 on the crease.
Here comes Hoop. We got a flag down as Hoop winds up on the ground, and you're right, Nico Posehn was right there. They just weren't able to either didn't find him or didn't want to find him. What's more likely, Coach?
I suspect they didn't know he was there.
Okay.
Now, it's also true, you don't always have the passing lane. If you've got the ball outside, up top, somewhere, and there's a guy open in the crease, you do need a passing lane to make the pass, just like in football.
Miles Hatfield out front.
He's open.
He's right there. Victorin has it. Instead, they'll send it wide. That's Lonnie. Brings it back out to Victorin.
He's still open. He's very open now.
Now he'll cut out, and they'll send it over to Caden Hoop. Back over to Lonnie.
He's open again.
Here's Victorin. He'll take an opportunity. That one is loose and controlled by the goalie. The goalie tonight, Ethan Shabazz for Christian Brothers. Can hear the wind kicking up in the microphones. A lot windier and warmer than we've had in recent nights.
It was chilly in the last one. You know, on this clear right here, BV's got the same number of guys as CB does on this clear. PV should make it trouble, and they are.
Ramirez a little struggling and could not cross in time.
Failure. So on a normal ride, the clearing team has 7 guys, and the riding team has 6. But since CB is man down, it's 6 against 6, and it's easier to break the ride.
Here
break
comes
the clear. I'm sorry.
Here comes Victorin. Had the ball go off his stick. Loose ball.
17 on the far pipe.
Hossein picks it up. Alonso is out in front.
17 still open. That's a goal.
Hoop is way out in front now.
17's a big target too.
Yeah,
Right
he
there,
is.
Right there.
Jonah Alonso. Here's Caden Hoop. Christian Brothers switching up. They'll find Alonso and they'll bring it back around the perimeter. Bella Vista very patient right now on the offense. Here's Hoop. He'll wind in. He'll take a shot. That one is too tall.
Probably blue.
And out of bounds on the shot. It will go to Christian Brothers.
So attackmen need to know ahead of time when their middy's about to shoot. Attackmen need to get behind the goal so that they're the ones who are going to get this missed shot. They got to pay attention.
Here's Ramirez.
So now we're at even strength, and CB's going to have an extra guy on the clear. They got a middy across who's wide open, number 6. 6 or 5.
Ramirez jogging his way into the attack zone.
We'd rather have the short stick have the ball. It's hard to dodge with that long stick.
Lost it, gets it back. He's in there, takes a shot. That one goes wide of River Kinley, who gets the start in goal tonight. Christian Brothers to bring it in. Emmanuel Montoya. Right out in front, but the Broncos control with Kinley. That's Victorin.
He's a pretty good ball handler. He ought to get it across.
And he does. Pass comes down to Hoop. Caden Hoop. He angles in, gets by. He's got an opportunity. The stick collided. Nice defense by Christian Brothers to prevent the shot.
When he drives like that, he's got to know. When he beats his man, he needs to know his man is behind him, so you can't lay your stick behind yourself like that.
Richard Lucero Mattis Jr. having trouble possessing the ball. And possession's going to go over to Bella Vista. Tabler and Tharlson coming on for the Broncos. Here is Victorin. And Tabler just back into the game. Finds Tharlson right side. They spin it to Lonnie. Lonnie, he'll bring it in on goal. He's got an opportunity. He scores!
Top left.
Welcome back, Thomas Lonnie. Missing 3 games, but doesn't look like he's missed 3 games.
That was a good drive. He was offense side right, drove to the middle of the goal, increased his angle, got lots of goal to be able to see, and put it there top left.
So Lonnie scores at 5:30 with 5:33 to go in the opening quarter, giving Bella Vista the initial lead in this contest. Jace DeBoo will take the face-off against Jacob Tabler. Want to remind you we have the varsity game to follow this evening here on our YouTube channel. And we'll also be bringing you the senior night activities here at Bella Vista High School. Loose ball on the face-off, and Christian Brothers controls. This is Lucero Mattis Jr. Mattis is met by Tharlson. And we've got a whistle.
Didn't get it.
Didn't. No, they called the timeout.
Timeout blue.
So Christian Brothers looks like they were taking time. The clock was probably running down. So
well, no, he was inside the 30.
Oh, okay.
So he'd got it into the box. So they had advanced the ball. 5 minutes left in the quarter. They haven't scored yet. They haven't been on offense that much yet either. So it looks like they're going to want to make a plan, execute a plan. It's a little early to take the timeout, but nothing wrong with it either. And if they can put something together here and put a goal on the board, they'll be of course even on the score, and just get a feel good point there to get themselves in the game.
So we have 5:11 to go in the opening quarter, and it is the 1-0 Bella Vista lead on the goal by Thomas Lonnie. We mentioned he's missed the last 3 games, 4 games actually, I think, due to an illness, but it is good to see him back. Thomas Lonnie is a freshman. And so we've got three more years with him, and
CB's missing a guy. They've only got 5. No, I'm sorry. They got 4 down by the goal. It's 2 on GLE, 1 behind, 1 in front. Now they rotate.
So here come the Falcons.
6 is open.
This is Castillo, number 4 in possession, lost it. Debut comes over. And Bella Vista in control. Tabler, he's looking for Posehn. Bouncing ball. Posehn. Now the possession is contested as the ball rolls free. Alonso's there, along with Hatfield. And now we got the whistle.
Going white.
And it is going to be Bella Vista ball.
Refs aren't very demonstrative to tell us what exactly happened there, but white ball.
This is Posehn, or check that. This is, now it's Alonso. He'll spin it down to Hoop. Struggling with the possession there, but he's got it from the X position. Has Lonnie on his left. Hoop spins to his right.
See the slide?
And he's being forced back out.
Switched.
Ramirez doing a really good job defensively.
Slide.
Here's Hoop coming in. And he'll send it back out to Hatfield, and they'll reset the offense. Back out in front. Hatfield.
A shot.
Here's Posehn. He'll take a shot. That one deflects off of a Christian Brothers player, and it'll come wide. And Bella Vista's going to control it. Victorin. Out front, it's Hatfield. Hatfield is closed off at the point, lost the ball. Posehn will have a chance at it. Alonso's over there as well. Alonso screens out the defender, and they spin it back to the X. Back out in front, and the ball's going to come out of bounds.
Suggestion for our BV guy here is nearest the ball. As he saw that pass starting to happen, he should have put himself in line for the pass and expected his friend to miss it. If he'd have done that, he'd have been right in that place for that ball, and BV would still have it.
And we welcome our other broadcast partner, Dan Posehn, to the broadcast this evening.
Glad to be here.
Good choice on that clear. BV's got a slide. He got a man at 16 on the. Oh, 16 down there is all
Lucero
alone.
Mattis Jr. He'll send it to the right side. He was looking for Castillo, and he couldn't find it, but is able to pick it up now.
Got a cutter coming in.
Lucero Mattis Jr., his shot goes wide, and that will be out of bounds. Bella Vista will remain on defense. 2:50 to go, opening quarter, 1-0 Bella Vista. On the goal by Thomas Lonnie about 3 minutes ago. Centering pass is taken by Posehn.
He was trying to hit 14 cutting, but 14 actually was never open.
Posehn breaks free, has a full head of steam right down the middle of the field. Nico Posehn gets by a defender. They hack at him a little bit. He finds Lonnie. Lonnie collides. Lonnie will take another shot. He scores.
It was decent defense there.
It was.
Go ahead, Dan.
I thought they were going to stop Lonnie right there. You know, they had to slide.
He's a little bigger than his defenseman, I think. His defenseman played it well, but Lonnie's a little bigger, and he's a pretty good stick handler, and that's his strong hand too. So,
yeah.
And he was right on the doorstep.
So Thomas Lonnie, after missing a few games due to illness, picks up right where he left off before that. 2 goals here in the opening quarter. It is 2-0 in favor of Bella Vista. But really, that was Nico Posehn that made that happen.
Glad I got here in time.
Yeah, just perfect. But got to give him credit for getting that, for setting that up. Debut is met on the outside, dispossessed of the ball. Martinez has a chance at it.
So Christian Brothers 16, his Bella Vista defender does not know where he is. Now he looked.
Emmanuel Montoya is who you speak of. Bella Vista with possession, far side. Here's Tabler. Tabler picked up by Torinas. Here's Tharlson. He'll stutter step move. He's in it. He takes a shot. Deflected wide by Shabazz.
That was a good look. Just a little wide. Nice overhand shot. Caden Hoop to take it in.
Hoop from the X. 1:38 to go.
So CB's pretty good on their slides. They're pretty good at making the slide. Each time somebody's curled from X back there on that side, they've gotten a slide.
Caden Hoop. Flag down.
It's pretty slashy.
Yeah.
Will come on Christian Brothers. Loose ball.
All right.
Falcons control. There's the whistle.
Yeah, that was a big hit on the head there.
So is that just your standard 1 minute, or is this?
No, that'll be a 2 minute.
Did he say 2? Yeah, I couldn't quite tell that number he said. They're going to talk about it now too. That's a standard 1 minute thing that happened, right?
Yeah.
We may see the refs call 2, but what happened was pretty much a standard 1 minute.
As long as it's not egregious, it's like just happened. Just missed the stick, got his head.
It was a hard check, and it hit his head, and you know what that is? That's a 1 minute slash on the head. But these days, refs are honestly, they're so touchy. They're probably told to be, as a matter of fact. But I think the interpretation is a little too harsh. Typically, we'll see what it is.
And it makes you wonder with all this talk about
1 minute.
Okay, they got 1 minute.
They are going to go 1 minute. Okay. With all this talk about head injuries and protecting players, of course, these are sports. Injuries are going to happen.
Well, a stick on the head is not going to cause an injury.
Okay.
Head to head, body to head, head to the ground, that's what causes concussions. A stick just can't get it done. The helmet's good.
Yeah, the technology in the helmets these days, they can take a pretty good whack on the head with the lacrosse stick.
It can be kind of loud inside there. You get conged in the face mask, there's a shot. Oh.
Right out front looking for Hatfield. He couldn't control. Here's Christian Brothers.
Pretty well played. BV guy needs to really just stay on the in front of his man, and he won't make headway. It worked out all right.
Will Victorin with the defense on Ryan DeLucci. He's able to dispossess him of the ball, and Bella Vista in control. Here's Victorin.
Still man up. Skip.
Right out front, Tharlson. Back over to Victorin. They'll find Lonnie.
Good thing he's tall.
Uses that height to his advantage, by all means.
Okay.
Little nifty move with the stick there, and then they bring it back out front.
So man up, we don't really want to take the time for the cradle. Just catch it and send it. Catch it and send it. Catch it and send it.
Centering pass, Caden Hoop, deflected away by Shabazz. Loose ball on the ground.
Shot right in his stick.
Yeah, if that would have went low, better chance for a score right there.
The bottom right corner was the place to put that one.
10 seconds to go. Here's Torinas. Torinas on the drive. He tries to get it to one of his teammates, and this will go out of bounds with 1.2 seconds to go. They'll wind the clock, and there is the end of the first quarter of play. Our score, 2-0 Bella Vista. Goals by Thomas Lonnie with 5:33 to go, and also with 2:27 to go. The Bella Vista Broncos have a 2-0 lead.
CB had a 2-on-1 on that last drive right there, and could have taken advantage of it. Threw it away.
Miles, do we have 14 on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. So a new 10 minutes will be on the clock, and we will have the second quarter in just a few moments. We mentioned Bella Vista coming into the game here at 6-5-1. So a win tonight will end the season, of course, for the JV squad. The varsity squad will be in the playoffs next week, and it is very likely 2 or 3 maybe JV players will be called up to join the varsity squad for the playoffs next week. Now, I understand, unless something changes, that Bella Vista's playoff game next week, the first one will be on Tuesday and it should be at Folsom High School. And then the next one will be on Thursday, but we will know more. We will find out more this weekend as far as the varsity playoffs go. For the JV squad, this is it. This is their final game of the year as a unit, save for those that will be called up to join the varsity in the postseason.
Both sticks past the stick check at the quarter.
So the teams will switch sides. We will get set to get underway here.
CB defense went to the wrong end. Easy to do.
I can remember coaching
CB
and
attack.
possibly even broadcasting basketball games where they forgot to switch and play happened for a few seconds, and then they realize it, and then they stop and have to flip-flop at the end of the quarter.
CB attack had to do the same thing, and again, easy to do. It's where you just were, so that's where you go. Easy.
All right, so the face-off will be coming here at midfield. Tabler will go up against Dylan Parvin.
You know, first year for Jacob Tabler, he's done pretty good at the face-off position.
Did he play Fair Oaks Youth?
No, this is his first year playing
that's
lacrosse.
great. That's great.
Total first year, huh? Here's Victor, and he'll loop it down to Caden Hoop as the wind now kicking up once again. Here's Alonzo. Alonzo has help in front. Lonnie from the X.
Could use a beat. There he is. Could use a BV guy up top, and 2-7 backed his way out there. Good.
Carlson finds Victorin out front. Thought about a drive. Finds an opening shot. Score! Will Victorin nets another one. That's his 14th goal of the season.
So is that 2 Lonnie and 1 Victorin? Is that right?
That is correct.
3 left-handed goals.
And that puts Bella Vista up 3-0. With 9:22 to go in the second quarter. Ooh.
The wind's picking up.
Nothing like gusty gale force winds.
Lacrosse is played in the spring. You start in the cold of February, and then you play in the heat of April and May.
And the wind too, apparently.
Everything in between.
Hatfield picks it up for Bella Vista.
And stars blowing across the field.
Some of the balloons for senior night are coming loose. Hatfield finds Alonzo. They'll send it down.
Or is that a spy balloon?
Uh-oh. Caden Hoop. Poseidon's open in the middle.
I'd like to see BV just get a little more off-ball movement.
Hoop off the screen.
Turnover.
And it'll go over to Christian Brothers.
The BV offense was just kind of standing around. And sure would like to see a little bit more off-ball movement.
A little bit of pressure there.
When you've beaten a team 11-1 once this season, and then you get them in the rematch, is there a bit of a sense of complacency that could set in?
Yeah, potentially, but what a great opportunity to run everything you know. That's hitting it back. There it is. What a great opportunity to run what you know and feel good about, trying things maybe you haven't tried before, and let it go.
Caden Hoop deflected by Shabazz, controlled by Alonzo.
Nice.
He'll send it to Lonnie, who scores the hat trick.
That's got to get in the goalie's head right there. That pass went right past him from one side of the pipe to the other pipe.
Yeah, having that natural left-hander right there is just a dangerous threat. You got to be prepared both sides.
A lot of teams don't have that, and since most people are right-handed, the goalie's going to expect to his right. That's where a lot of the shots are going to come from. You get a left-handed guy on there, then now it's both sides.
And
let's
credit Jonah Alonzo on that assist. That was a nice pass, and you mentioned right past the goalie's eyes.
Yeah, unusual to pass through there. Usually that will get picked off, but if you can make it happen, what do we get? A goal.
Yeah.
Parvin will take the face-off against Tabler once again.
They were generous with Blue there. He was moving, but they let him go, and that's okay.
Loose ball. Parvin controls for a moment. Here is Lucero Mattis.
Man on his left.
And he's sent to the ground. Flag is coming down. And they're going to blow play dead.
CB had number 15 over to the driver's left.
Yep.
He was not covered, and that's a great place to put the ball.
So Tabler will come to the penalty area. Ace Elliott will replace Nick Tharlson. 7:52 to go opening quarter, 4-0 Bella Vista.
So we're going to want defense sticks up in the air to shut off the passing lanes. We want our defense midi to have a stick on blue number 2's chest, which he does not.
No,
blue number 2 is open.
And that's Lucero Mattis. Lucero Mattis with the shot. That goes wide.
Yeah, that defensive midi right there, he should be closer in the crease between the man and the goal. He let him come wide open.
Lucero Mattis again out front. This is Castillo. The pass short hops him, and that's going to go out of bounds and over to Bella Vista.
That technique for the crease defenseman is to literally put his stick on his offense man's chest and deny that pass.
So there's Sheridan into the game for his first action tonight. Here's Victorin.
Wheels, just wheels. More wheels.
Victorin kind of jogs his way. Now gets a little bit of a push from Castillo.
He could have had a lot more separation, and now we've got a turnover. No, we don't.
They rule it in favor of Bella Vista.
BV's still man down.
It went off one of the two 17s, but they say it went off Christian Brothers 17, which is Tyler Radlick.
BV's still man down. They should just kill this penalty.
Yeah, bring it
like
around to the
just
corner.
Like this.
Yep.
So I'd like to see him travel a little more. Go somewhere. We don't want him sitting there getting poked. Now we're even.
And it's Hatfield that's coming on. Here's Caden Hoop. Hoop to the middle. Triple teamed. Hossein picks it up.
Good defense.
Yep.
And that's Lucero Mattis Jr. again.
Cause a turnover. Put two fists in his chest and cause a turnover.
Called that name quite a bit. He's taken a shot. He's shown his defensive abilities and also his ball movement as well.
Got number 7 right in the middle.
Bit of an errant pass, though.
Good move to take it backwards. Perfect move to take it backwards.
Sebastian Gentile.
Quality pass. Number 17 could have headed straight upfield.
Tried to kick that one. Loose
Good
ball
job,
on the ground, and it kicks off the
off the pipe. No
off
goal.
the pipe. No goal.
Failure. Failure advance blue, though.
So that'll be Bella Vista ball over on the side.
Thomas Lonnie to bring it in.
And
Hoop.
here's Hoop. He winds up. That one goes wide.
It's a good decision to pull that out. He was going to take that shot where he stopped first, right? Good decision to keep going because that was not a shot. His second shot was all right. Or his second, the second placement. Second place he took the shot from was all right.
Here's Lonnie. Has the ball deflected away. That is off of Christian Brothers. Ryan DeLucci was the one running the interference there. Lonnie to bring it in. Alonzo, bring it back out to Victorin.
He'll get that.
He'll be able to retrieve that. The defenders behind midfield can't cross. So here's Hatfield. Hatfield moves his way in. He shoots and scores. Miles Hatfield finds the bottom, the back of the net.
Straight down the pipe.
The CB goalie kind of gesturing to his defense there. Like, you let him do that, and that's what happened. He was a little unharassed and shot straight on. Good quick shot. Back in the net.
With 5:39 to go, Miles Hatfield finds the net. It is now 5-0 in favor of Bella Vista. And we will be facing off here at midfield once again.
CB's won the last couple of draws, I believe, and so we've got our BV long stick right there on the number 40, and he should streak straight across that 40-yard line in the whistle. Streak!
Yep. Yeah, should go right to the horse's nose, right there.
That's right. Uh-huh.
Loose ball. And ultimately, the one Christian Brothers player there is the one that picks it up. That's Jace DeBoo.
He had number 6 blue had clear green grass in front of him. He could have just kept going. Now he does.
And he has it, and
Wheels.
he's going to
That's a good choice.
find his open man. This is Leziak, Christian Leziak. Loose ball on the ground.
Good hit.
I'll battle it out.
It's the low guy who's going to get it.
Yeah.
Nobody's low.
No one's low.
Seems like nobody wants it either.
They're all shoveling.
Penalty flag is down. Picked up by Mason Poole, and they will blow the play dead.
The man hurt too.
So let's double check. Oh.
BV man down.
And
Players up. That's good.
looks like William David Azurin of Christian Brothers is having a lot of difficulty here.
Austin Mosley called for the penalty there. A lot of chopping there, you know. It's a lot of chopping right there. Should have been calling man ball, have someone block out, you know, box out and shove away and let the other guy scoop instead of just hack at the ball. That's what happens. You get someone checked hard and causes a man down situation.
So Bella Vista will switch up.
Yeah, Trenton Shurton got released from his penalty, so now we're just one man down. Could have been two men down there.
River Kinley sprinting out of the mouth of the goal, trying to win possession there for Bella Vista.
He's got to hurry back.
He does. Not able to. Here's Turinas. Loose ball. Tharlson controls. Collides with Turinas, and now he's on the move. This is Nick Tharlson.
Should go set up the
midfield.
fast break. On his right.
Into front.
Draws a slide.
Finds Jonah Alonso. Short hops him on the pass. He's not able to control. It winds up in the stick of Shabazz, and he'll send that one out. Turinas once again.
Good decision on the clear. Good pass by the goalie.
Here's Turinas into
good decision there
front.
too.
Yep. This is DeBoo. DeBoo will send it to the left.
Good time for CB to just pull it out, possess the ball for a little bit. That's been back and forth, back and forth. Don't need to push the ball into the goal every second. Let's get it around, set up the offense.
Yeah, settle it down a little bit, like you said, and
yeah, spend a little time down here.
Mostly back on even strength. Some nice defense by Nick Tharlson to dispossess the ball.
Good check. Oh, come on.
And we're going to get the penalty after Ace Elliott was sent to the ground.
I'll have to look on that on film. He's going to call it a cross check, I'm sure. Oh, to the head, no. 3-minute non-releasable, no.
3-minute non-releasable. I think that's the first I've heard that this season.
It happens. Spearing.
Spearing. Now, what is spearing?
Well, head-to-head, just like football.
Okay.
You know, I'd like to see that on films. I believe that was a punch to the shoulders by the defender, which put the guy down. That's legal. So again, I'd like to see it on the film. The ref, of course, was standing right there, and I'm way over here, so maybe I'm wrong.
So it looks like that is
so BV free clear.
And it looks like that is Turinas that will serve the penalty.
So 3 minutes, they've got forever. BV has got forever to set up their man up and run it. And so again, we were talking earlier, what they should do is just pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball. The defense has to react to that, and after a while, you're going to get the defense out of position. Another flag.
And a fight for the ball. It's picked up by Posehn.
So the flag will be on blue.
So they're going to go 2 men down for a little bit. Here's Posehn.
So he should just set up the man up.
Centering pass looking for Alonso. It's deflected away, and it is controlled by Tyler Radlick, and the whistle will blow, and the penalty for Christian Brothers.
Cross check.
So we'll see if we can pick up the call here.
Yeah, if they're going to go 2 men down, I'd set up a 1-4-1 and just, you know, get a little play, get some passes. You'll have inevitably a man open real fast.
So this is a 1-minute penalty for cross-check with 3:22 to go. And so the Broncos two-man advantage right now. Hatfield will bring it from the left. Nice night for Lacrosse with the exception of the wind. Here's Hatfield out front. Tries to find Posehn.
That was a shot.
Yep.
And that's controlled by Powell. Lost it, and Posehn winds up with it again. He'll take a shot. That one goes wide. Lonnie with the position, and it'll be Bella Vista ball.
Pick up the ball right away and step on the field. The goalie's out. The restart will start as soon as BV's ready. Yep.
Here's a
Good
centering
luck.
pass. Hatfield, he shoots and scores!
Nice.
Second goal of the game for Miles Hatfield. And that makes it now 6-0.
So one CB penalty will release, but the other will remain. So BV will still be 1 man up.
So Bella Vista with 2 goals in the first quarter. They've got 4 here in the second. And the 6-0 lead. We mentioned back on February 27th, these two teams played over at Christian Brothers, and that one ended up 11-1 in favor of Bella Vista. Caden Hoop had 4 goals in that game.
BV going with 2 short sticks on the wings.
Castillo had it, slipped, gets it back.
So CB is man down. Nice.
Castillo separated from the ball. He was just standing there with a bunch of defenders. Some great work by Alonzo.
Alonzo's got the advantage here.
Centering pass looking for Lonnie. That one goes too wide. It'll go out of bounds and over to Christian Brothers.
So BV being man up on the right here, they have as many guys on this side of the field as CB does. So if they were to lock off everyone, which they're not quite doing yet, they can prevent this clear from happening.
Here come the Falcons.
Probably not something they've practiced much, and so they're just not really ready to run that play.
And the pass looking for Christian Liziak. Apologies.
BV still man up, has plenty of guys on this side of the field.
And Mason Poole will bring it in.
Got a guy on the 20-yard line. Put it right there right now.
Right.
Victorin.
Just wheels. Just wheels.
Use that speed.
See, hanging around your defender like that can let bad things happen.
Emmanuel Montoya is the one that separated the ball and then picks it up. Here comes Montoya. Montoya with some running room. There's a penalty flag down. Tries to center the pass to Lizayak. And that one's going to roll. It won't quite get out of bounds. And now they are going to blow the penalty.
Yeah, we're going to get 2 penalties there. They're going to call one on Will Victoria and the other one on Mosley, I believe.
So from a man up, Bella Vista is going to be a man down. And it looks like Hatfield is coming in without a stick, which presumably means he's going to take a long stick. If in fact he's the one that's going to be coming in. They're trying to decide who is going to come in. So it's Mosley and Sheridan that will get the penalties.
18 and 19.
And Miles Hatfield will take the long stick. 1:46 to go in the second quarter of play. All Bella Vista so far in this one.
Christian Brothers here with a good opportunity with 2 men down or 2 men up.
Yeah, they still got the one guy in the penalty, the 3-minute non-release.
Yeah, he's in the. Yeah, I think he's just in the huddle right now. So he'll come back to the penalty area when play resumes.
Yeah, it'll be 5-on-4 Christian Brothers, which is an unusual situation. Also something you typically don't practice. So we'll see what they do with their man up in that on that 5-on-4, and they'll be 5-on-4 for 1 whole minute.
1:46 to go in the first half of play here in the JV game. Don't forget the varsity game will be following. We also have senior night activities going on, which will take place in between the games. And we will include the senior night activities as part of our live stream for the varsity game this evening. Conversation going on during this break. It's a timeout, I presume, was called.
It was timeout blue. Since they're one man up, they want to discuss what to do here. But just minute 45 left in the quarter, minute 46 left in the quarter. They'll be man up for a lot of that. They may get their man back before the quarter's over, but I didn't note the time when the 3-minute penalty went on. I think they'll release at similar times. Kind of crowded over there in the penalty box. There's actually 2 blues in there. Why is that?
That's a good question,
Yeah.
Unless somebody's just getting ready to come in.
He looks pretty planted in the penalty box. I think we're going 4-on-4 here. There's 4 blues, 4 whites out there.
Okay.
So this is pickup in like afternoon pickup, after school. And this is all the guys you can get. 4-on-4.
Castillo and Torinas are the 2 that are in the penalty area for Christian Brothers. Torinas without his helmet on. You're supposed to have the helmet on when you are in the penalty area.
Yes, you are.
I remember. I learned that from you.
Yeah.
So.
For the kid's safety, it just should be, and he should. The refs should see it. His coaches should see it.
And we still haven't resumed play yet, so I guess technically he's not in violation until the play resumes. And it doesn't look like they're going to be concerned with it.
Oh wait, only one guy, so it's 5-on-4 blue now.
Yeah. Okay. So for Castillo's going to come in, and so he's replacing Torinas in the penalty area.
Evidently.
At least that's my presumption.
30 should be there. 4 is ready. He release.
Here's Christian Brothers. Play is underway.
6-on-4 for a minute, almost.
Loose ball. The advantage to Christian
Just
Brothers
gotta
as
fly.
far as the players on the field, but Bella Vista brings this one forward.
You want to kill time.
Yep.
You want to kill time. You're 2 guys down.
Thomas Lonnie
Just
out
run
front,
away.
spin move. He'll try to find Alonso. That's too tall for him, and that's going to go out of bounds back over to Christian Brothers.
Oh, that was a shot.
It was. Okay.
Yeah, there was a shot there, but they really should be playing like a round robin. Just kind of, like I said, kill the time, get their men back on the field.
And Christian Brothers should just jump the ball, put 2 on the ball and 1 on everybody else. This is exactly what BV wants to do, and Christian Brothers shouldn't let it happen.
So Alonso will send it back to Hoop.
You should attack him. See, CB's got guys just wandering around by the crease. They got 2 guys wandering around by the crease, not doing anything.
Yeah, they could double up on a couple of these guys.
They're letting BV kill the penalty, and then pretty soon, they're trying to tell him to double. But again, they probably haven't practiced this as either. It's just not something we didn't see it because the ref was in the way. Just not something you practice that much.
And the ball will go over to Christian Brothers on the turnover. That's Dylan Parvin that will bring it in for the Falcons.
So now they're man up.
Lucero Mattis will pick it up.
Good look.
And he will find Ramirez.
Both guys release even now.
Ramirez
16.
had the 1 goal against Bella Vista in the previous meeting.
Good check.
Loose ball on the ground. They're all going to fight for it. 5 seconds to go in the half. Loose ball. This one's picked up by Bella Vista. Here come the Broncos.
Good. Put his stick on the other side of his body.
And the clock is going to run out as Miles Hatfield takes that one into the attack zone. We have reached the end of the first half of play here at Bella Vista High School with the Bella Vista Broncos in front 6-0 on the regular season finale for the Broncos. And much like the previous matchup with Christian Brothers a couple of months ago, sure enough, Bella Vista's in control of this one as well. So we will take a quick break here at halftime, and we'll be back with you. Just stay with us. and we will be back with you for the second half as we will get that underway in a few moments.
Oh, I need to go get a glass of water.
Boy, this is going to be the inverse of the varsity game, right?
Could be.
BB had trouble with
They sure did.
CB last time.
Neither game was close.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they got pretty
The JV won 11-1, and then the varsity, I should have it in my notes. Yeah. All right, we're a couple of minutes away. And we are just about ready to resume play here in the second half as the Bella Vista Broncos and the Christian Brothers Falcons. 2 more quarters to go in the Bella Vista season. Christian Brothers does have a game scheduled, the JV team does, on Monday. Christian Brothers varsity actually, according to the Max Prep schedule, it has multiple games next week. Well, Bella Vista is going to be in the playoffs starting on Tuesday. So we will we'll just stand by. One place you can check for information on the schedule and playoffs is maxpreps.com. Log on to Max Preps, and then you just do the search for Bella Vista High School in Fair Oaks, California, and you should find the information that you are looking for once the postseason schedules are updated.
So much information on Max Preps. I mean, you can look at prior years all the way back. You can look at the record against every team they've ever played. If you just spend a little time and poke around and choose all the options that are there, there's a lot of information.
That was definitely my go-to when I was broadcasting football and basketball games up in Reading. That was a huge resource for me.
There's some variation of how much information has been put in there, and not every piece of data has been put in, but it's still a great resource.
It is up to the coaches and the schools to update their own sites on Max Preps and to upload statistics and videos and things like that. And so yes, Bella Vista does a very good job with theirs. Ready to begin play here in the third quarter. Boy, they're holding that position for a long time.
The CB attackman is offside. He's illegal procedure. He's standing on the white line.
And that is Ramirez, who...
That's a hit in the back. Oh, you got to call that.
And is it?
Loose ball push, probably. It was more than that, but they called it a loose ball push.
So that just means a change of possession,
yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't see a flag down.
Exactly.
So.
I think that was a flag penalty, but they called it a loose ball push, and the good, the aggrieved team gets the ball.
And the aggrieved team is Bella Vista, looking for Nick Tharlson and Thomas Lonnie down there. Unfortunately for Bella Vista, that one goes out of bounds, and so the Falcons will take over once again.
Let's see BV jump on the ride. We've got CB number 4 right on the 40. 19's got him. CB's got a guy right at midfield. Wide open.
This is Ramirez.
He should be screaming for the ball.
Tharlson picks it up for Bella Vista.
Good time to pull
Spins,
it out.
collides, loose ball, still trying to control it. And the Falcons have it. This is Camden Powell. And they'll move it forward.
It's 5-on-4.
Here come the Falcons. There's a shot. Chase Jones now in goal for Bella Vista.
He should have looked at his trailers up top. The two guys on the 20-yard line, they were the ones that were open.
Jones secures the possession for the Broncos. 9:04 to go, third quarter.
You got 3 white shirts and 2 blue shirts down there at GLE. Just send it across to 32.
Here's Jones.
Because 32 didn't have a blue shirt, and we wouldn't have lost the ball.
CB doing a pretty good job there
That was good.
at riding, yeah.
Yeah. He wanted it.
And CB will inbound.
Got 2-2 on his left.
Lindbergh. Lindbergh brings it in. He's got an opening, brings it towards the middle. He'll back it out now.
It was a good decision. He just stayed within himself. You know, he knew he couldn't drive it any further. He knew he didn't have a shot, so what did he do? He went where it was safe.
He'll send it to the right
Stop.
side.
2-2's open.
This is Azurin. Was banged up a little bit earlier, but he's back in. He's looking in front. Now he'll center the pass.
Mitty should have bounced a little further out. The attack should have bounced out instead of throwing into traffic like that. You're asking for it to get turned over.
Loose ball is controlled by Castillo.
CB20 is a guy you want to have on your team in a ground ball fight. He did pretty good in those last 2.
Castillo with an opening. And I think that I could see the frustration also by Armando Ramirez, but I'm guessing that you saw a missed opportunity there, David.
A technical foul. Yeah, he was driving in and was open, but the whistle blew. There's a technical foul here.
And the technical foul being?
I don't know. I haven't seen the call. He's making it now.
Okay, so conduct 30 seconds. So technical foul in lacrosse is very similar to basketball, it sounds like.
Not necessarily. You know, basketball, of course, you get the open shot. You get to take a free shot.
But I mean the reason for it.
Sure. There are other technical fouls that are not just the mouth.
Okay. And so when he says conduct, we're talking about magic words, aren't we?
Yes, or other behaviors or something like that. But I didn't see any behaviors, so it's probably words.
Victorin.
Good grab.
Nice snag by Thomas Lonnie. Tharlson winds up. He shoots. That one goes wide.
That's a decent shot, decent take, a decent place to take it from. I'll tell you what helps that shot is high lead elbow.
Bella Vista controls. Here's Hatfield. He shoots and scores! Miles Hatfield with a hat trick tonight.
That was near the near pipe, right between the near pipe and the goalie. Good placement.
Yeah, it was an excellent placement there. Quick release.
And so the Broncos, much like they have done the first 2 quarters, are the first to light the lamp here in the third quarter as well.
The place where that shot is taken and where we're standing, we're looking right over his shoulder, right? So we can see what he sees, and we can see exactly where it goes.
So 7-0 now in favor of Bella Vista. And the face-off is going to be won eventually by Nico Posehn. He's the one that picks up the loose ball.
Good wheels. Nice grab.
Come the Broncos. Alonso.
Alonso needed good.
That's a pass.
Yeah. So that will move over to Christian Brothers.
Yeah, 2 decent slides there by CB, which created the errant pass.
And so the Falcons will look to build from the back.
Need the goalie in the goal.
This is Parvin. Parvin sends it up.
The way to catch that bounding pass there is to drop your hips, drop your shoulders, and catch the pass with the stick right side up.
Here's a shot saved by Chase Jones.
Decent take.
Loose ball. Looked like that might have been
Going white.
Azurin with the shot, but 6:59 to go. The ball goes out of bounds on the near sideline. So here's Mason Poole to bring it in for Bella Vista. Victorin had it for a second.
Blue stepped over. Blue stepped over the midline.
Caden Hoop.
Got away with an offsides.
Yep. No numbers, just pull that out instead of
Hoop.
losing it.
He'll swing it wide. Now bring it back to the middle.
Little toe drag.
Out front. And CB controls. Shabazz the goalie.
Wheels, fly.
Manuel Montoya turns on the Jets. He's on the move. Montoya now angling to the middle. He's closed off there.
Good decision.
And he's not able to find Azurin, so this will go out of bounds and over to Bella Vista.
CB driver there, he stopped. That was a great decision. He could have taken another couple steps backwards before making that pass, giving him room to then take a couple steps forward when he passed, and he had a sharper pass.
Or potentially even like re-dodge if no one, you know.
Yeah.
There's a long pass. Looking for Alonso. Off the deflection, Alonso picks it up against his numerical counterpart. Here's Alonso in. Centering pass, tried to find Lonnie. Lonnie tries to pick it up. Lonnie sent to the ground.
Play on. Wait.
Ball out of bounds to Bella Vista. .538 to go in the third. Lonnie and now Hoop. Hoop from the X.
Good check. Nice. Stole it from him.
And ball out of bounds to Christian Brothers. That is Camden Powell, the freshman.
Yeah, let's watch him. That was well done. Nice
I think
sharp
we're going to be
pass, too.
watching him for a few years.
Yeah, nice sharp pass too.
Martinez. That one's kicked out.
Going white.
And Bella Vista will keep possession. So Victorin will bring it in from the left. And once again, Caden Hoop, the leading scorer on the JV team, got a couple of varsity goals in the game on Monday against Lincoln when the whole JV team got to play varsity with the varsity players.
Still like to see more rotation.
Will Victorin.
Nice save.
Save Shabazz.
It's pretty much right at it. You're right about the rotation. That shot was pretty much right in the goalie's stick, but still, good for the goalie to get that save. Good for his psyche.
Parvin controls the pass from Shabazz.
His wheels.
Parvin on Victorin. Can't find his intended target, and that's going to go out of bounds for Bella Vista. With 4:28 to go in the third quarter. That's that old baseball backup play right there.
Right, good thing he was there.
Here's Chase Jones.
He's got his long stick across.
And this one's going to roll out of bounds.
He had a long stick on about the 30-yard line, number 18 there, and he didn't have a blue shirt on him.
And that's Mosley. Austin Mosley is the one you speak. Another freshman for Bella Vista. Seeing a lot of playing time this year on the JV squad. These guys getting some valuable experience, especially the number of freshmen that are on this roster for Bella Vista. And when we talk about freshmen, we're not even mentioning Cody Simpson or Ellsworth at the varsity level.
Yeah.
Who have played very well this year as well. And if I forgot any other freshmen on the varsity, I apologize. Here's Caden Hoop. Swing, scores!
Nice shot there by Caden Hoop.
Set his feet, let it rip.
First goal of the game for Caden Hoop. 32nd goal of the year. 34th if you include the 2 varsity goals on Monday.
He's had a heck of a year.
Hoop, there it is, I guess. Have I been waiting all year to say that?
It's going to be his walkout music next year for varsity.
Well, it should be. It should be. Him and Polanco on the varsity together next year.
Illegal procedure. It's other ref called illegal procedure, yeah. One way.
So that'll be Bella Vista ball, and Tabler will pick it up. 8-0, 3.5 to go in the third. Here's Caden Hoop again.
Good checks. They got it, made him switch. Now he's got a short stick.
Nice screen by Lonnie.
Back to a long stick. Although he's beating him.
Hoop brings it around.
Doubled. Good double.
Close off. Still in possession. Back to Lonnie from the X.
Good double.
Lonnie.
That was great defense.
Keeps
right
his
there.
footing.
No,
Flag down.
no.
Centering pass. Scores or shot deflected.
I didn't see anything wrong with that defense at all.
Not at all.
Caden Hoop picks it up again. There is a flag down.
I think I said earlier on a ground ball situation you want 20 on your team, and that's who laid those licks, right?
Yeah.
CB 20.
And now there's going to be the stoppage in play and the penalty call.
/ 1 minute.
Looks like it's Tyler Radlick that's coming out for Christian Brothers. Hatfield and his 3 goals is coming in for Bella Vista to replace Tabler.
But the penalty was not on 20, who laid the licks, which is good. Those licks were good. It's someone else who got the penalty.
Caden Hoop. Thorolson cutting.
there
Finds
it is.
Thorolson.
Good.
He shoots and that goes wide. What a
Great
great execution
Yeah,
there.
it was.
I believe we've heard shoot that straight over and it goes in. Right? That was a sidearm shot, and a lot of these guys don't really possess a good accuracy with their sidearm shot.
So you're saying if he goes from over the shoulder,
Straight
that's
over.
that's in.
Straight
Okay.
over. If the head of the stick comes over the butt of the stick, the only place the ball can go is straight down that line of the stick. Watch college lacrosse on Saturday, and that's what you'll see. You'll see plenty of sidearm shots too, because those guys are good at it. But until you've got the ability to sidearm, shoot it straight over, and you'll score many more goals.
Lucero Mattis comes in. He
That's
takes
gotta
a
be
shot.
blue.
That one goes wide.
Going blue. Again, BV attack, not behind.
Conrad Crowling was the one that was closest. No, they are going to give it to Bella Vista.
Huh.
It sure looked like Crowling was the closest one, but again, like you say, David, we're not down there.
We're not down there, and we play the game the refs call, and that's all there is to it. That's a good look. Need that catch.
Alonzo had a chance at it. It is going to be Christian Brothers' ball.
Rather than catching a ball that's at your hip, better to drop your body and, I said before, catch that ball with your stick straight up and down. You have a much better chance of making the catch. He's got help across. He's got 4 white shirts, 5 white shirts right there.
And this is Armando Ramirez.
They didn't put a body on him.
Ramirez, his shot deflected by Jones. Castillo picks it up. His shot denied by Jones.
That's a good save. Good shot, first one too. That second shot, it was a little sidearm, wasn't it?
It was a little sidearm, wasn't it?
And it missed, right? He had the time to make that go straight over.
Ramirez, we mentioned a couple of times already. He got the only goal for Christian Brothers in the February 27th matchup.
3-6 in the middle. Yep.
And that's Posehn. Posehn, bodied by Ramirez, gets free.
So change
Here's
speed
Posehn
here.
right out in front. Nico Posehn closed off.
Oh.
He'll find Lonnie.
17 on the crease.
Lonnie out front. It
shot,
goes to
straight up.
Posehn. Tries the shot.
Oh.
That one deflects off a player.
Shoot that right over your defender's shoulder. Another guy down. Shoot that right over your defender's shoulder next to his head. Goalie won't see it. Goes in.
DeBoo had it for a second. Loose ball.
Good check.
Swept away by Hatfield. Posehn with a chance at it. Thorolson picks it up.
CB's got a guy with his hands on his knees there. He's not ready to play.
Here's Hoop.
Yeah, ref stop.
We're going to get a penalty on CB here.
Hoop left side looking for the opening. Has Hatfield
Okay.
behind him.
They have-
Hoop right to the middle.
Let's blow the whistle again. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Let's play on.
Hoop now double and triple team. Ball is loose, and they do blow the whistle.
My bad on that mistake. Oh, he's got 3 flags down now.
Okay, and a hat.
Well, 2 and a hat.
Well, I see 3 flags.
Yeah, that's right.
There's 3 flags
Other
and a
ref.
hat.
Yeah.
So I think that the penalty area is going to be quite crowded in just a second.
Some of those flags might be a duplicate. We'll see what's up.
So we'll wait. We'll see. We'll try to pick up the call here.
3.
Wow, 3 separate penalties.
Okay, so we're not really able to pick up what he's saying, but that's all right. But 3 penalties.
That's 14, 16, and 17 looks like.
So Bella Vista will be 3 men up. So you can do that in lacrosse. Hockey, they'll stop at 2. So
CB's got too many guys on the field. CB's
well,
got,
they don't have yeah.
they got 5 guys.
They got 5 guys on the field.
Should have 2.
And the referees are not noticing this.
Yeah, that's,
Here is a shot that's deflected. Or is well, I won't even begin to speculate. Here's
yeah.
Lonnie. 15 seconds.
I don't get it. Is there a rule such as this? I don't know that.
Here's Posehn. Posehn right side. Posehn kind
Get
of
it
double
back.
teamed. Now he is double teamed. Posehn gets around, under a second to go, and there is the end of the third quarter of play. A couple of goals for the Broncos in the third quarter, the third of the game by Miles Hatfield, and the first of the game by Caden Hoop. The Broncos have an 8-0 lead here in this JV regular season finale for Bella Vista as we have come to the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, it could have been a couple more up there if they just would have shot over the top.
Yeah, guys just want to shoot sidearm. I think they feel like they're a little stronger that way, and it's just sort of natural when you pick up a stick. You want to shoot sidearm, and but it takes a long time to get accurate with a sidearm shot. It's not easy to be accurate with a sidearm shot. It has to do with where the release is on the ball. But if a straight over shot, the release goes straight where the stick is pointing.
Right. And if you release at the wrong point, it just goes down.
Yeah, right. So the way to drill that is to put a kid against a fence and make him pass with the fence right on his right shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing he can do is pass it straight over. And you literally have to drill that so that they will learn to do that. Otherwise, they will do what they're doing.
So young lacrosse players that are in our audience, parents, these guys are coaches that I work with here, so they know what they're talking about. So have them work up against the fence when it comes to taking those passes and those shots over the shoulder.
Kids don't like to do drills like that. They think this is stupid.
It's boring. Yeah, no,
But the fact is, you gotta learn the muscle memory to do the technique, and when you get the technique, you'll have better passes, better shots. Nothing more, nothing less.
And you keep that up, maybe you'll be on the Saturday morning lacrosse matchups that you can see on ESPN that you've been talking about, David.
Without it, you won't. There's a lot more also, but without that, you won't.
So Bella Vista should begin with possession here with the players in the penalty box, correct? And that we saw 3 in the penalty box, but they were only down 1 player, I think, right?
Right, they played with 5 on defense. Now they've got 6 on defense. So the refs made up. So there's a flag down. See,
Yeah. Too many men on the field.
Delay, not ready to play with equipment on. It was something askew with blue. Did he say 1-3?
Well, maybe those 3 penalties that happened were 32nd because they're not in the box right now. I don't think.
Got released.
But now somebody is going to come over, as we mentioned, with the equipment penalty, and then I guess others are making their way into the box as well. So I'm
on the restart. BV 3-5 cut to the ball, and that's a goal. 3-5 standing on 13-yard line.
So Bella Vista will begin play in the fourth quarter with possession, and they are already in the attack zone. Right now they're trying to figure out what's all going on in the penalty area, and Christian Brothers does have 2 or 3 folks there. I'm done trying to figure it out.
Yeah, on the restart, BV on the 10-yard line on the far side, and 3-5 if he cuts to the ball.
Yeah.
Right at the whistle.
If Thomas Lonnie
Right at the
sees
whistle.
Hoop right now.
See, he's just standing there.
Yeah,
They don't realize it. 3-5 is open. He's open like crazy.
Here's Lonnie, has Hoop in the middle that we mentioned. Tharlson out front.
3-5 still open.
Here's Hatfield. Hatfield, he'll wind up having his shot deflected. Hatfield will pick it back up again.
17. Put it on 17.
Tharlson out front.
Yep.
Sun's in his eyes.
3-5, Caden Hoop right there, wide open.
They get it to Hoop, but he couldn't quite control the ball.
That passer needs to set his feet and make a zippy pass.
And he was going to shoot that one overhand, by the way.
He looked like it, huh?
Here's Lucero Mattis.
been
Lucero Mattis for Christian Brothers. On the move. and is separated from the ball.
Nice stick check.
This is Azurin that will come up with it. William David Azurin of Christian Brothers. Stutter step move, thought about a 360, gets around a screen from Parvin. And Azurin will back it back out and let the
wide open.
Set it up. Here's
Shot.
Debu.
Nice.
Debu, his shot. Save, Chase Jones.
It's a good take. It wasn't a hard shot, but that was the right place and the right technique.
Right shot, down low in the 5-hole.
Got to fly. Got to fly. Actually, should turn around and go
There's
backwards.
Sheridan. Has that one knocked away. Or check that. That's Mosley. Mosley with the long stick there. At some point in time, there's going to be a sense of pride setting in for the goalie. We'll get to that in a second. Here's Castillo.
Nice.
Castillo with a shove by Tharlson.
Look at the matchup. Yeah. Now he
Tries it again.
got himself a
Castillo
little.
brings it out.
Yeah,
He's going to do it again.
Debu.
He's got to be careful.
Debu in possession.
Doesn't want to go
Closed
left.
off by Hatfield. Lucero Mattis. They'll swing it back to the left.
They're cut-
Centering pass, loose ball.
Cut by 2-4.
That one's going to roll.
A little early.
It's not going to go out of bounds. Christian Brothers
Lost it.
will usher it out of bounds, and Bella Vista will take possession. I believe.
Yeah, it looked like Blue pushed it out, but that's not what they called.
Now, they are going to go
Oh,
give
yeah.
it to Bella Vista.
Yeah.
Just a little hesitation there. Some confusion as to what was going to happen.
All of Bella Vista's guys are clustered on this side of the field. We need them spread out a little bit.
Here come the Broncos. Hatfield. A little bit behind Caden Hoop, and that one is going to go back over to Christian Brothers.
Gotta raise your hands high when you make the pass. A pass that comes off from down here low where by your rib cage, that's going to go low. Get your hands high, make that pass. It goes level with your head.
A win tonight for the Bella Vista JV team, and they finished the season 7-5-1, which would be a winning record overall. Lonnie controls. Lonnie, he finds Sheridan. Sheridan's shot. That one goes off the goal.
Chasing after his own ball. Good job.
And a nice job by Trent Sheridan to keep possession.
It's a case of basketball, follow your shot.
Yeah. Boy, he had a great look, too.
Wasn't a ton of open goal visible to him, but still a good take. It's the right thing.
Here's Victorin.
He's left-handed.
Victorin, he'll take a shot. That one's high and out of bounds. And Sheridan once again secures possession. Out front, Nick Tharlson was in front, and Shabazz winds up spread eagle on the ground and comes up with the possession.
Good effort there by Shabazz to.
Ethan Shabazz on the run.
You gotta watch this though.
That's a
If he's
ward
separated
like crazy.
in and no call,
He's not wearing elbow pads either.
isn't that a violation?
I think so.
Here's Caden Hoop. He'll take the
Good
shot.
job, defense.
And a long stick defender there standing in front of the goal to make the save. There is a flag down.
Maybe he's recognizing there's no elbow pads on the goalie.
Well, we just recognized it, right?
Very clutch move by 17 Blue. That
Oh,
was great.
huge.
And he can do that, right? He
Oh, yeah.
can stand in front of the goal.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, so
He
on
just
defense-
can't use the big fishnet.
Right. So the attackman for Bella Vista cannot go in that blue circle, the crease.
Correct.
The defensive man can go in and out of that, so he can act as goalie if the goalie's out.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the goalie stick.
No,
Yeah.
right. That
But it was
like you call
smart to put himself there.
Yeah.
He recognized the situation.
Absolutely.
Put himself there, and then I'll tell you that shot wasn't really hard, but he caught it.
Yeah. It was a good stop.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what do we got here?
2.
So they're calling.
They're saying he can't act as the goalie.
He can't act as the goalie.
Yeah, you know what they've done is they don't let guys do that because they're vulnerable to a shot.
Okay,
They're not wearing a chest protector.
right.
There is a deadly injury that can occur, taking a shot.
So they're
right at
just
the base
supposed to
of
let the ball
sternum.
go in.
I coach kids jump in the goal. Let's get a guy in the goal. And I tell you what you do. The coaching point there is one fist in front of your neck and one fist in front of over your cup.
Yeah.
You put your stick, and so when the shot comes, make it hit you. But if your glove's in front of your, it's actually one over your sternum where I said that dangerous spot. Drop your chin so that puts your face mask on your ribs at the top of your chest, so your throat is protected. One fist over your sternum at that solar plexus spot. One fist over the cup, and make the shot hit you.
It sounds like a whole technique.
Yeah, of course. Protect yourself, protect your throat, protect your sternum, protect your solar plexus, protect your cup, and then let's have the ball hit you.
Yeah.
But they've taken that out of the game.
All right. Well, with 6:33 to go, it's 8-0 in favor of Bella Vista. Fourth quarter of play. Ramirez. They'll bring it out front. This is Parvin, lost it.
So CB man up.
As the battle for the loose ball, that shot goes wide. Christian Brothers closest to it. And so they'll take possession. Varsity game to follow. This is the final regular season home game for Bella Vista, final regular season game. So the seniors are going to be honored here before the varsity game. We will incorporate the senior day activities as part of our live stream of the varsity game as Christian Brothers turns the ball over and Bella Vista will take control. 5:47 to go. Mason Poole to bring it in. Has Lonnie open. Here's Lonnie, has Hoop on his left. Alonso's out in front. Lonnie's winding up. Save, Shabazz. Flag is down.
Better look with 17 standing on the near side pipe.
Centering pass for Alonso. Separated from the ball. Shabazz controls, and the penalty will be called.
17 wasn't open this time.
Looks like a slash is what they call this time. So that is Sebastian Gentile. Not so genteel there, I suppose. $5:20 to go. Castillo fighting for it. Posehn controls now for Bella Vista. Posehn in, looking for Alonso. Again, Shabazz knocks it away.
Tharlson with another try there.
And that one's just a little too high. He knew he had a great opportunity, too. You could see the hands on the head. Here's Lonnie, way out in front. Sheridan, he's going to wind up. He shoots. That one goes wide. And some people back there that are retrieving the long shots there. Lonnie will bring it back in.
Back to Sheridan.
Way out in front to Trent Sheridan, using that long stick. He'll find, or he will try to find Hoop.
Oh, they should get there.
Gonna roll out of bounds.
Maybe should have just let that keep rolling. Would have made the CB guy take a little bit of time to get it.
Loose ball. Poole tries to pick it up, and he does. He finds Sheridan.
One more.
One long stick to the next. Here's Posehn. Nico Posehn looking for that second goal of the year.
Still man up.
Posehn.
Oh, gets
Even.
checked.
Parvin controls for CB. Looks like we're back even strength once again.
Got a man across. Cross behind him. He should be yelling.
Posehn staying with him defensively.
Yeah, good defense there.
Man
This
coming
is
on.
Parvin.
Man coming on. He's going to be the one open. 6-6-6-6.
They need to get across that 30 quick.
And the pass is too tall,
Number
and
6.
that's going to go out of bounds.
And number
Jake
6,
Sabu.
Stant came in from the penalty box. His teammates should have been yelling at him that's who the guy that should have put the ball on. He had no white shirts near him, and it still would have been blue ball.
4 minutes to go. In the fourth quarter. Here's Chase Jones.
Intercepted.
Intercepted. And that is Isaac Lindberg. Lindberg.
Dropped it.
Trent Sheridan coming down with
Numbers.
Here's Sheridan. Sheridan with the long stick.
1-7, there
He'll
it is,
wind
look.
up. Alonso in front, too tall, controlled by Shabazz. Shabazz, oh, nice defense there by Will Victorin. He'll control it.
1-7.
Alonso in front once again. 3:20 to go. Alonso's going to fight for it, try to control the possession. He almost does.
Pushing the back.
Here is the fight for it. Powell will almost control for Christian Brothers.
Off the goalpost.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Something happened where he went right after Caden Hoop.
Well,
Yeah.
he got checked on the ground ball. He got checked well. Legally, the ref standing right there, and he didn't like it.
Yeah, took offense to it and decided to lose his composure.
Yeah,
The frustration is setting in. Caden Hoop is walking wide.
Yeah.
His coach is telling him, stay out there.
Hoop taking the higher ground there, didn't throw
yeah,
back.
exactly. No, that was well played by him. And I don't know, just looking at body styles, I don't know that 14 ought to go after 35.
So we will see what comes out here.
That'll be large, probably, and ought to be. That's one.
That should be an
where-
ejection, yeah.
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
Yeah, and we'll see how many minutes get
this
assessed.
is punches thrown.
Yeah.
So I mean,
That's just wrong.
so we will await what the official says. That is Camden Powell, number 14.
I don't know what's. I mean, we should just go play the game. It's okay.
Yeah.
Assess the penalty and go play the game. But they're making more happen than that.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what comes about from this. 3:08 to go.
Just doesn't. I don't think. Just doesn't need so much discussion. Make the call. Call it. They should know what the call is.
So Bella Vista 8 goals in this game, 3 from Miles Hatfield, 3 from Thomas Lonnie. So 6 of the 8 goals, courtesy of 2 players each with a hat trick tonight. The goalies for Bella Vista, River Kinley in the first half and Chase Jones in the second half, I must say, have been very good when they've seen action, but they haven't seen a lot of action. So a good night for the goalies. The referees are trying to sort out what has just transpired here, and so we will see. We'll see what comes up from this. Taylor Brown, the JV coach for Bella Vista, is out there, as is the Jim Sue, the head coach of the Christian Brothers JV team, and they are going to discuss matters. And we will get the call momentarily and then play out the final 3 minutes and 8 seconds.
Seems like a little extra drama, right? I mean, the refs know situations like this can happen.
Mhm.
They ought to know what to call from what they've seen. That's my opinion. So ejection, few minutes, maybe make it non-releasable, and we're back to playing.
Is there, because in soccer, a red card means you don't play the next game. Is there any kind of rule in lacrosse that comes on the heels of an ejection?
I don't know for sure, but I would certainly think it's the ref's prerogative to be able to do that. We'll see what his call is here, right here.
Okay, let's listen in. Okay. Okay, so that essentially that's what we expected.
I could have known that 20 seconds after it happened.
14 gets the penalty called. The penalty is non-releasable, obviously, and he is ejected. I did not hear how many minutes will be served in the penalty.
3 minutes.
3 minutes?
3 non-releasable.
3 non-releasable. So he is ejected, and he's sitting there in the box. Because he's ejected, does he stay in the box?
I don't know that.
Somebody else has to serve the penalty.
I would think.
And if he's ejected, he can't come back in, obviously, for the final 8 seconds that will be on the clock when the penalty is expires.
Yeah, so BV, JV with 3 minutes and 8 seconds in the season.
Mm-hmm.
And they're man up. Good time to run a man up. Just execute what they've been, what should happen in a man up, and they could do it a few times.
Here's Hoop. Hoop will send it out short, and he winds up the shot saved by Shabazz. Shabazz, even though he's allowed 8 goals, he's actually made some very nice saves in goal tonight for Christian Brothers.
Now, if you're going to chalk up a man-up shot by a long stick from 15 yards is not necessarily what you would draw up.
Here's Debu. Debu has some room.
That's a shot.
Here is a shot and a score for Christian Brothers.
Man down.
And is that Armando Ramirez? Second goal of the year for Ramirez against Bella Vista.
Good for him.
Excellent placement. Bottom left. Hard for the goalie to get that. Goalie was a little bit screened, maybe.
I checked that. I believe actually that was Debu that scored. In any case, the shutout is broken. So Christian Brothers is on the board.
So the CB wingmen on this face-off, one of them has to stay on the defensive side.
Absolutely.
Loose ball picked up by Nick Tharlson. So a shorthanded goal for Christian Brothers in the man down situation. Loose ball whistle blows the play dead. .224 to go in the regular season for Bella Vista. And now we'll get ready to resume play as they wind the clock. Here's Lonnie. Lonnie,
good look.
Tharlson, not able to control. Hatfield tries to pick it up.
Get it back out. There we go.
Here's Tabler, finds Tharlson once again.
Attract the
Tharlson
crowd.
gets in front. Loses it, picks it up, he takes a shot, he scores!
Good placement.
Nicholas Tharlson with his 6th goal of the season. He's had some really good looks tonight, and he finally finds the back of the net. With 2:06 to go.
We've talked about bounce shots and how effective they are, and we've seen in this game and many others, we've seen a lot of goalie saves by shots that go straight in the goalie's stick.
Right.
It's the bounce shot that has the best chance of going in. Harder to save.
Yeah, go high to high, and it's just, it's an easy stop. But just, skip it off that turf and.
Got a procedure on the face-off, and Bella Vista will take possession with 2:06 to go and an 8-goal lead. Lonnie uses that height. He'll wind up, and that one goes wide.
Blue.
Yep. Good job there by the goalie.
Shabazz coming out of net to be closest, and he'll take possession.
Well, attackmen got to see that when their midi sets up to shoot.
Yeah,
they got to realize there's nobody behind you. You got to float behind so that when the ball goes out, instantly, you'll be the one who's closest. It's just lack of discipline by the
Here
attackman.
comes Shabazz. He'll float it forward.
Check.
Gentile.
Good check there. Forces the turnover.
Here's Lonnie once again.
It's good defense. That's
Thomas
a big
Lonnie
big offensive man, and the defender's playing him tough.
tries to wind his way around, but he
So now we need
still
to see
controls
some
it.
We need to see some movement here. Get into
Good
open
defense.
space.
That's a really good job by Lonnie. After he got knocked off his balance to hold on to possession. Here's Martinez. Martinez tries to dump it in front, then tries to retrieve it. Posehn had a chance at it. And here is Lucero Mattis, and now a whistle.
Timeout.
1:14 to go and a timeout called.
But defense won that round right there. The guy playing the BV attackman just played him tough, played him tough, played him tough. I don't think the defender's as big as that offensive guy, but he just played him tough and shut him down. Good play.
So the varsity game to follow, we will live stream that for you. We will also live stream as part of the broadcast the senior night activities for the Bella Vista Broncos. Handful of seniors being recognized tonight for Bella Vista. I'm counting 5. And so we will...
6.
6?
6 across there.
Okay.
Got their mugs down there on the rail.
It is 6. I'm sorry. I was, pardon me. My math wasn't working right. So
They got their mug shots right down there at the at the post office wall.
it was 4 on one side and 2 on the other. I don't know. It's Friday. All right. So we have 1:14 to go in the fourth quarter of play. And we will.
So we'll be man up for 1:06.
And
Good luck.
Christian Brothers. Here's Lucero Mattis with the long stick. Brings the ball in front. Lost it. Still loose. He's able to pick it back up out front. He'll take a shot. That one goes wide.
No attack
1 minute
behind.
to go.
No attack behind. White ball.
So Bella Vista will take possession here.
Got a ball on the end line on his right. He should go for that. Right there. There, he sees it. It's close.
1 minute to go. And we're back underway.
He's got a midi. 2-7. Midi, go upfield.
Chase Jones is now going to bring it out. Jones on the run. We haven't seen him do this very much. Separated from the ball. Elliott staying outside the crease. Here comes Christian Brothers. Here's the shot, and Elliott, who was outside the crease, so not imitating the goalie, I guess. I guess that's what the difference would be.
You probably can't play defense in the crease. Nice check.
Hossein,
Yeah, good check there.
loose ball. Tabler with a chance for it.
CB's going to release here in 8 seconds. If they got somebody.
14 seconds to go. Bouncing ball,
They don't
and that will go out of bounds. 6.9 seconds to go.
should release now. Should have released at 8, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. They should have been released at 8.
5 seconds to go. Hossein will bring it in. Clock is going to count down. Tabler is going to fling this one in the air, and that is the end of the season for the Bella Vista Junior Varsity Lacrosse team, and it ends with a victory over the Falcons of Christian Brothers. 9-1 is our final score here today at Bella Vista High School. Again, just a dominating performance by the Broncos over Christian Brothers. It's twice they've played, and Bella Vista has really controlled both of the games.
Yeah, good effort on Bella Vista's side there, and good for them. The season was great. A good success, I think.
Bella Vista finishes the regular season at 7-5. This was, I believe, a non-league game, so they conclude the regular season 2-4 in league play, but 7-5-1, I should say, overall. And so for the JV team, yes, a winning season, I think, is a very successful run. These guys, of course, for Bella Vista, some may stay on the JV team next year. Others will move up to the varsity. Certainly folks like Thomas Lonnie and Caden Hoop, some of them could move up to the varsity as early as next week for the playoffs, as they will probably add a few extra bodies to the roster for additional reinforcements. So some final thoughts on this one, guys?
Little better stick skills on the BV team, and that's what made the score. And so yeah, and I think I mentioned before, I want to see a little better clearing. I think we saw that. Some failed clears here and there, but their clearing game was not bad at all. So I think they should feel good about this game. And of course, you hopefully are playing your best at the end of the season. Looks like they did.
Mm-hmm. And I think Christian Brothers, I like what I saw on their defensive side. I think they slid very well. They covered. Just a good performance on the Christian Brothers defensive side.
Yeah, good coaching about that defense, and some toughness too. You like to see that.
All right, so the players are now shaking hands, and we will bring this one to a conclusion. We'll be back with you on a separate live stream for the varsity game and the senior night activities. Our final score here once again for the JV game, Bella Vista 9, Christian Brothers 1. For David Houseworth and Dan Posehn, I'm George